Welcome, y'all. We're here at Nano Aquatics here in Roundabout, Texas, with my good friend George,
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Cali, and we got Chris Aquazone.
Hi.
Let's go do a store checkout tour. I did mic up Cali and myself, so you be able to hear both of us talk. So, anyways, enjoy, y'all, as we check this out. Go ahead, George. Let's go ahead and follow y'all in.
All right, well, thank you, Chris. Hello. You know what? This reminds me of my favorite store down there in San Diego, the Pet Zone. It is nice. Man, where do we start? How do we go about it, Eddie?
It's up to you. Over here, the discus, the cichlids,
Yeah,
the
got a nice
alcids
little-
on the back.
Oh, I like
but-
the skate. It's pretty cool.
New tank, eh? Yep. Nice. Enjoy.
Oh, look, they got the little pea puffer colony.
Yeah, you might recognize this tank. I got this tank on some of my footage on
Oh,
YouTube. Yeah?
Now, do these guys also go to Aquashella?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay. Looks like they got a lot of plants for terrariums, paludariums. This was kind of cool. Little
Now,
paludarium setup.
I've seen it bigger spread than this time. Normally, it's overgrown normally.
Oh, yeah?
It looks like they just trimmed it up pretty good.
Oh, they actually sell some of the plants out of here.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Nice selection over here. Looks like they got another. Oh, okay. So I like the way they keep their plants. It's very interesting. They have a lot of ones that are, I guess, grown immersed, so that you can use them on your paludariums and terrariums, and then they have them where they're converting them into submersed.
And it gives you an idea how you can do it in your own setups as well.
Well, I think that what the purpose of these is to be able to, if you're going to put them outside the water,
Right.
You want plants that are already converted for the outside. If you're doing them in the tank, then they have both type of plants for you to be able to use.
True. And some of these tanks, actually most of these aquascapes you see around here, Heap did.
Oh, okay. They're all set up by him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got discus are pretty big in here, huh?
Yeah.
I like the one behind it. Oh, they got. These are all just for ideas, though, right? Or
Right.
do they sell them to
No,
you?
you can actually buy them.
Ready to go, so you can just drop your
Yep.
plants and. Oh, I like the land bridge. This is pretty cool.
And I think you can even buy inserts, like the lock setup.
Oh,
Put
okay.
your own aquarium if you want.
They already have them all glued together.
I'm guessing. I have been watching He's been posting some of his footage that he's done
Okay.
on his pages, on YouTube and Instagram. So
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can take for inspiration. Be able to do that. I love this. It's supposed to be for a betta, but there's no room for the betta to sit.
right.
It's so overgrown. It's kind of cool. There's another idea for a betta tank. Yeah, I was just talking about people that are always talking about they don't have a lot of room for aquariums.
Yeah.
That these nanos are a great alternative to having an aquarium because they don't take up a whole lot of space. Most of these are under probably 10 gallons.
Yeah.
And you can easily find a spot in your house,
I
whether it's
know.
a countertop or. And then the other thing is, you don't always have to have fish in them. I mean, you could do something like this where it's just plants, and it still gives you that impression of an aquarium. Yeah, I would do shrimp if I wanted to do something this size, and be able to have some livestock, and it'd be perfect. Here you see one with the betta. That's an idea. This is probably about a 5-gallon little setup.
Probably.
And then you have these. These are the newer things that I guess they're coming out with. Those little
Right.
the micro.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of a P&W Customs. I actually almost went and bought one this past week of one of his first setups that he's done.
Yeah, this is another one where you can see they kind of did like a little paludarium, but it's just plants and hardscape. But what's nice is you still get that feeling of bringing a little bit of the outdoors into your home. So I like these because you don't always have to have fish. There's so many alternatives that you can do and still be able to have that sense of an aquarium. Like this one here is another perfect example of that. Now, like something like these, even these, I mean, you could go with shrimp, or you can do some pretty cool snails and still be able to have some livestock in there and be able to have an aquarium. In here, they got a little betta in here. Oh, I like this one, the dark water.
Yeah, the black water, high tannins. Which I wish that was more popular in the hobby, but it's not.
See, like these little bookcase aquariums are pretty neat. You can actually do quite a bit, and there's enough nano species out there now in the market that'll allow you to even put some fish in there.
Right.
So I'm assuming, just based on what I'm seeing here, this store really does a lot with nano fish, huh?
Yeah, this is the Nano store of Austin.
Now this is kind of my speed right here, where you guys know my aquariums where I just have nothing but jungle veil. This is Pocostemus is what I think it is in here, and it's kind of a similar version of what I've done with my Planet aquariums. Interesting. I wonder if that line dictates the water change level.
No, I think that's where the trim it at.
Oh, okay. That's the trim line.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I like this. I really like this aquarium. I think it's really neat. And then down here we start coming across some of their livestock.
Right.
What do we got down here? We have some rainbow fish out here.
Some dwarf rainbows.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, they have a really good Oh, they got, are they the baddest? No, these are the black tiger Darios. Yeah, these little guys are cool, man. I wonder if these are aggressives as the baddest though.
I don't know. So what's one fish you're hoping to see here?
The Darios is one of them. A lot of the nano fish. You know, anybody that's been watching me for a while, I tend to gravitate towards the smaller. I like these sparkling gouramis. For me, just seeing anything out of what you normally see at PetSmart, because that's all I have.
Right, true.
So every time I come, to a store like that, I always like to see what they carry, and then obviously I tend to gravitate towards the nano side of the aquarium, because I really do enjoy that. That's a pretty neat catfish. I wonder what that is.
It's a stone catfish. Dwarf anchor catfish.
Maximum size 1.5 inches. Oh,
cool. I think Mescal might just buy that guy.
If I was traveling back today or tomorrow, I probably would have. But
I mean, you can put it in a bucket. You'll be fine. And now you know where the fish store is at. You can always come back.
Yeah. Gives me incentive to come back here again.
Yeah.
Let's see, they have the shrimps over here. They look like Carradina shrimp. Oh, you got some red crystals. Nice. Some oh, they got a nice corridors. I hadn't seen these before. They're the violet corridors. Is it just me, or does it seem like every time they're bringing in new corridors into the hobby, it just seems like they're discovering more and more?
Yeah.
This is a nice little, cool looking.
What was it? Is it a 50-gallon lowboy?
I think it's a 50 lowboy. Is it? Yeah, it's a 50 lowboy. But I like, instead of putting reef in here, they put a bunch of Anubiuses. But it looks cool the way it's all nice and green.
Now this is what I wish I had in my house.
A lowboy?
A lowboy with planted like that. That'd be
awesome. Look, they're $36 pots, $10 pots, $10 pots. You're looking at easily over $500, close to $1,000 worth of plants in there.
So in other words, what you're saying, I need to ask them, throw them off for the whole setup.
Do you have the room to set one up like that?
I'd put it where my recliner's at.
It looks like all this section here is tetras. We have all different kinds of tetras in here. Oh, these are cool corridoras, the Miguelitos.
Which ones?
Miguelitos. I hadn't seen these. I mean, I've heard about them, but I hadn't seen them. Those are pretty cool.
They're definitely bigger species, eh?
Yeah, well, they're a little bit bigger body. They'll go, according to this, they go, this is what I like. I don't know if you've been able to capture this, but it'll tell you the species, and then they kind of give you the maximum size, the average maximum size of the fish, which is really important, especially for people that haven't been in the hobby too long. You can get an idea of how big these fish are going to get because they're willing to give you that information. I know sometimes like the bigger box stores will do that, but half the time they get them wrong. It's not accurate. And I like the fact here, especially for somebody like myself that's seeing these new species for the first time, to be able to get an idea of how big they're going to get really helps, especially if you're trying to set up an aquarium.
Right.
So that I think that's a really neat attention to detail that they have here at the store. Oh, I hadn't seen these. What are these? Those are barbs. No. Oh, these are gold tetras. Okay.
And for those coming in, this is his first take of the store.
Yeah.
This is all new to him.
Yeah, no, this is my first store in San Antonio that I've ever
Austin.
visited. Oh, I mean, yeah, Austin. Sorry, I'm visiting San Antonio, but
This is actually North Austin, Round Rock, for those wondering.
orange laser cories. You know, they really do look different in person than when you see them on video.
Right.
You can really see the orange in them. What we got in there? Some orange flame tetras. Those are not Von reels. I guess it must be a different variation of them. Dude, they have quite the selection here, dude. This is really cool.
And for those who wonder, that's why I bought Mexicali here.
I actually texted Eddie and I said, "Is there anything worthwhile coming to visit?" And he didn't hesitate. He immediately named the store, which I'm really happy that he brought me here. Like I was saying when I first came in, this reminds me of my favorite fish store, which is up in San Diego. Well, Kearney Mesa to be exact.
Right. Is that the one that Sam Skills used to run?
No. Well, I don't know. Maybe, but it's not the one he helped set up. The one that he helped set up it's a big old warehouse. I think they have over 1,000 square feet. And but that was the Aquarium Fish Depot. I think it's the one that.
Right. You're correct.
Oops, sorry. Dude, man. I can definitely see why this is which I'm surprised, Eddie, because you tend to like the bigger fish.
Yeah, I do. But I mean, this is the best fish store around. I mean, so I kind of got to gravitate to the Nano, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that you would actually find this interesting because everything that I've seen from your fish room, you know, you like the bigger boys. And
I mean, they do have a few Africans there and a few discus. So you know.
Oh, here you go. When we were looking at those small aquariums, this is a perfect species for that. These Chile rasboras.
Yeah.
They stay maybe half an inch or smaller, so you could actually have a little colony of these guys in those little tiny aquariums. Well, they got some up here, and they would be perfectly fine in there. You start getting to the bigger bodies like the Harlequin rasboras, you might not be able to have as many, but in here, it's easily you could drop about 6 of these little guys, and they're going to be perfect in that aquarium. You got some gouramis. Man, they have some really neat stuff.
And while you're watching this content, go double check your subscribe to Mexicali. Give him some love. Without him, this video could not be possible.
I love the red stem plants. They really stand out a lot. More shrimp, caridinas, it looks like.
Let me know if you need any help.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
By the way, George, this is one of the owners.
Oh, how you doing, ma'am?
Hey, nice
My
to
name
meet
is.
you. I'm wet.
It's all right. I have tags too, so it's not uncommon for my hands to be wet.
Constantly, yes. What are you doing here?
Visiting Eddie.
My buddy here, he's from Arizona.
Arizona.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
He's a YouTuber as well. Just content.
Not as popular as Eddie though.
Stop it.
Eddie's got us all beat on the popularity side
You
of that.
on vacation right now?
Yeah, we're visiting our son. He's stationed down there in San Antonio.
Yeah. Oh, it's San Antonio. Okay.
So we drove up here for the day to come out and hang out with Eddie.
Oh
And
wow, that's a long
he
drive.
kept bragging about this store, saying, "You haven't seen the best store ever." And he goes, "You got to drive up to Austin," and that's why we came, because he was telling me that this is the best store, and I don't think he was lying either. I don't think he did you guys justice by really saying how impressive it is.
We're still working on it.
No,
Do you
but
see all the new tanks we have?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, 12. There's 12 60-gallon tanks. We're setting up for monster fish and stuff. So
Nice.
we're working on that. Yep.
And
Just finished putting up the shell beams.
awesome,
Yep.
awesome.
And they're drilling it to do automatic water change.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yep. We're testing it out and then do the whole store. It works out well.
Is Don here?
I know he's off today.
Of course. He knew I was coming.
there you go, Eddie.
Yeah, I told you that they had some big ones
That's more
here.
your speed right there. Yeah, this is really nice. I mean, it's
Are you overwhelmed yet?
yeah. There's just so much to take in. It's pretty impressive. One of the things that I've always said that I've started noticing, I don't know if it's like recent trend, but I remember back in the early '90s, you would go to a fish store. None of them looked like this.
Right.
You walked in, they were all dark and dingy. Most of the species were like Central American, South American fish that they had in there. They all smelled like mildew. Mm-hmm. You walk into these stores nowadays, they're bright, everything is clean. You got plants everywhere, so it looks alive. It's just the way the stores have been improving is just really amazing. And just the selection of fish too. It's going to be hard if you come here and not walk away with something. Even though,
That was the whole idea.
yeah, luckily I'm driving way too far. What the hell? Look at all these eels.
Yeah?
That's pretty cool. They're all clumped in the little cave. They got that whole other cave over here, but they all want to be together.
Yep.
That is nuts. Okay, so now we start getting into the cichlid side of the
Yeah. The bigger species.
the Juliochromuses. These are some of the ones that I want. But I want to get the Marley eye.
They do have a few Funtosas.
Yeah, that's all you and Garcia, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's you and Garcia. They're too big. You just need a lot of room for those guys. Especially, I know they're slow to grow out. Hey, here you go. These are one of the few Africans that I actually keep.
The Maltese?
The Maltese. That's another one that's kind of cool. If you don't have a lot of room, but you want to do some cichlids. Mm-hmm. These guys are fun because you can keep them. I think this is a 20 long, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, it is.
And you can kind of fit a 20 long just about anywhere. And then I saw something very unique at the other store that I was at, the Water Garden, because
Right.
they did a rock setup and they used rhizome plants. So you could actually do a planted shelly aquarium.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really, really neat.
Yeah, both of my shelly tanks are planted as well. I got the Maltese and I got the Catapunctus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got some Oscars in here. You can't have a fish store without having Oscars.
I know.
They must be the most popular fish, or one of the most popular besides goldfish. What are they, fire mouse? No, Jack Dempsey's. You see, these guys are cute. If they would stay this size, I'd be all
Right.
in, man.
Hey, so what you need to do is stop breeding them to become dwarf.
No, it's okay. But this is what she was talking
Yeah,
about, expanding.
this is the whole new setup.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I have been here. So these should be all.
These are all
shrimp tanks.
75s, right? No, the 60 low boys? Yeah, 60 low
Yeah.
boys. Yeah,
This-
these are quickly becoming. I like them a little bit more than the 75s because they're not as tall. It's the
Right.
same profile. 75 would probably be this much taller, but
Yeah, right.
and the reason is because if you do a planted tank with something like this, you can get away without necessarily buying those high-end lights because the depth the light needs to travel is a
Right.
lot less than say a 75. That's why I kind of like the low boys. And in here, well, obviously you can't.
You got your equipment.
Yeah, and they carry all the major brands. They have the Fluvols. Anything you're looking for, they even have some of the, I mean, based on what your budget is, you're gonna find something here that's gonna work for your setup. I mean, and it's limitless. I mean, I can see this being, I can understand why you say that this is one of the better stores, just because you can go from the low end to the high end and you're gonna find stuff that you can use. Breeder boxes. I need to pick up some breeder boxes.
There you go. Perfect.
Let me see. So what else? Oh yeah, so you got all kinds of filtration. You got everything from air driven to hang on the backs, canisters, internals. I mean, it looks like they're also Aquarium Co-op authorized dealership.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
So that's kind of cool. You get to be able to buy the product without having to wait for it to come in the mail. Oh yeah, they're definitely doing stuff with Aquarium Co-op.
Yep.
And over here you have all your lighting section. Again, you can find from the very economical side of it to as high end as you want to go. You know, whatever your budget allows you or your desires are, you can find it here. You got heaters. Again, same thing. They cover the entire spectrum, which is really neat because, especially if you're just coming in, you don't know if you want to be invested in a $50 heater versus maybe a under 20.
Right.
Oh, down here they have all their bettas.
I think Mexicali is just blown away.
Yeah, no, this is really, really neat, man. I'm digging the store. But again, I'm probably partial because it's more of the fish that I like to keep versus the big monster fish. So yeah, if you're into the smaller community fish, this is definitely the store to come and visit. Yeah, and there's the rockscapes you were talking about, where they're already kind of set up for whatever size aquarium you have. That's kind of neat because it takes a lot of the having to glue the stuff together. It's just plug and play. Although for me, I kind of like going through the entire process, but I understand people just want it now, and that's a very
the instant.
Yeah, that's a very unique situation. Oh, look at all these leopard Daniels, man. Wow, that looks so cool. Oh, go right ahead. Wow, dude. Yeah, Daddy. This is a really, really neat. It's a really, really neat store. Let's go this way. So we
all right, let's go, y'all.
Well, Eddie, I'm speechless, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you definitely have a nice little area here. I'm kind of jealous, but jealous in a good way because it's a really nice store. I mean, even looking at the fish, they all look healthy. They don't look stressed or colored up, which you normally don't get a lot of that stuff. Careful. You normally don't get to see a lot of that stuff in a lot of stores, so you can tell that the fish are pretty happy here. But
so you think that everybody in the world should have a store like this?
Well, I mean, it would be ideal to have a store like this, but I'll tell you what better. If you're traveling through the area and you're looking for a place to stretch your legs, why not come in here? It'll let you walk around a little bit. It's a good sized store. There's a lot to see. I know we kind of rushed through it, but I can easily see how if you wanted to spend an hour in here, it could go by real quick, just because there's so many things to see. Just a quick glance looking at some of the pricing is right within average with the market, and it just really seems like you're going to be able to get some quality stuff too. So you don't know where do they source a lot of stuff from local breeders here, or they import most of their stuff?
I'm not sure. I know it used to be a lot local, locally collected from local breeders.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, I think you made the right choice. You're 2 for 2 today.
Awesome.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm really really impressed with the way they've set it up, and I've always kind of liked where they go with the more rugged style, industrial kind of looking stuff, and incorporating a lot of natural stuff.
Right.
I'm a sucker for that look. So, but I don't know, Eddie. I think I've run out of things to say, but I just want to say thank you for bringing me here, man, and sharing this with me. So, is this an indication that your fish room will start looking more like this, or what?
Yeah, probably, which is not a good thing.
Not a good thing. Why?
Because I'm trying to downsize, not upsize.
How big are these aquariums? They're not that big.
Most of them are 20 gallon.
Yeah. So, there you go. You can be able to downsize that way. All right. Well,
Anyways, y'all, thanks for watching. Come on by Tiny Aquatics here in Round Rock, Texas. Till later, peace out.
And so it's
Bye.